Hello, and welcome back to the Avatar Early Access event. We got 24 hours to play with these cards, and then you all get access in about a week or so with the full set release. This next video, we're going to build a combo deck around Beifong's Bounty Hunters. 4 mana, 4/4. Whenever a non-land creature you control dies, Earthbend X, where X is that creature's power. What Earthbending does, the most important thing, is it converts a land into a creature. It doesn't ETB, it just switches from land to creature. Then, Earthbending also says when the creature land dies or is put in exile, return it to the battlefield tapped. So the land creature would leave the battlefield and then re-enter the battlefield tapped. So this means we can do a weird little infinite combo here to drain the opponent from any amount of life to 0 if we can set up a 0 mana sack outlet like the Umbral Collar Zealot or Bartolome, Bloodghast, which re-enters the battlefield whenever a land enters the battlefield, and then some kind of damage source. I'm going to use ping lands for this. When this land enters tapped, does 1 damage to target opponent. Same with the Forlorn Flats. You could alternatively have a non-land win con, like the Iridescent Vine Lasher pings the opponent when a land ETBs, or Sephiroth, or like, Bloodful Ven, which ping the opponent when a creature dies. You could do any of those, but I think they're more fragile because then you have more creatures that can be interacted with. So this is how the combo works. We've got the Zealot and the Bloodghast and the Beifong and one of these lands. We sack the Bloodghast for free. A creature has died. Thus, Beifong triggers. We earthbend a land, which converts into a land creature. Now, again, we do the 0 mana sack outlet. We sack the land. Instead of it being gone forever, Earthbending says when the land creature dies, it is put back onto the battlefield tapped. So our ping land re-enters the battlefield, which means we ping the opponent for 1. Because a land entered the battlefield, Bloodghast returns from the graveyard to the battlefield, and loop repeats. Sack Bloodghast, convert a land, sack the land, ETBs, ping the opponent, bring back the Bloodghast. So that is the combo. The rest of the deck is just to help us get all the pieces together. Gorehound, I think, is the best 1-drop miller we have, even though it's not really perfect into a 3-powered Zealot, but I'm going to try it anyway. We have a ton of mill on 2, 4 Dredger's Insight, 4 Town Greeters, and 4 Belmerks. Both the Town Greeter and the Insight can get land, so we should hopefully be able to hit one of our 8 ping lands pretty easily, and then Belmerk can get the creature pieces. Then we also have a new card from Avatar called Foggy Swamp Visions, 1 black and a black, sorcery speed. As an additional cost to cast the spell Waterbend X, which means you would tap that many creatures or artifacts to pay for the extra X cost. Exile X target creature cards from graveyards. For each creature card exiled this way, create a token that's a copy of it at the beginning of your next end step. Sack those tokens. So maybe not always ideal to sack the things you reanimate at the end of turn, but it doesn't matter because we're going to go infinite and just kill the opponent that same turn. So we're going to try 4 of these guys in there, and we can use Waterbending to pay for it. So we can tap a Gorehound, tap the Town Greeter, tap the Zealot, Bloodghast, or Bartolome to help pay for the X to reanimate that many creatures. Then we got 2 Lively Dirges as well. For 4 mana, you can return up to 2 creature cards, mana value 4 or less. So either just get the Beifong or get like a Gorehound plus a Zealot or something. And then if you pay 5 with that extra 1, you can search your library for a card and put it into the graveyard. So this is what we're going to run. We're going to see how it goes. 24 lands. It's a lot of things to put together at once. We have like 4 different cards we need, right? So that's kind of a lot. But yeah, we'll see if we can figure it out. All right, Avatar Early Access, 5 hours left. I'll resign the... I tried 1 game last night with a true mono red fire burning with General Zhao, and I wasn't really feeling it, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed. I don't really want to do this anymore. I was over it. All right, let's do it. What's the deck called? Absent Earthbend. Okay, we'll see if anyone is queued up. It's 7:30 a.m. where I am. There's always a good croquis in the final hours of the event. All right, not too bad. It's a Tonka with a... I like this avatar. I've seen that recently. I like this thing. Spooky. We're on the play. We already got a ping land. We already have Beifong. So yeah, we'll keep this. We have enough green to pull it off. Sure, let's do it. Move that camera for you guys. All right, ping land it is. So now we just need the Bloodghast. We have every other piece in hand, right? Ping land, 0 mana sack outlet, Bayfall. Okay, I think we'll just get milling here. So we can use Foggy Swamp to get back a Bayfall for 3 mana instead of 4. That becomes important. Right now we kind of are out of gas. We need to top tick another mill thing and try to figure out a way to the blood gas. It's a good one. Go ahead and shock this in on black is probably fine here. Bunch of land down. We'll take the town. Oh, we just gonna land here? Yeah, okay. We don't need more white, I don't think. Okay. We might have to win the old-fashioned way. I mean, hopefully they don't have much removal, so I think we can play the Zealot out. Otherwise, you might tuck it in the hand and, I don't know, try to protect it, but... We got the Reanimator, too. Badger Mole, rampant up. Badger Mole again, rampant into something big. That taps for 3 mana total, right? Whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green. So you tap that for blue, green, and a green to play a 3-drop, I think. Alright, we will try again to mill out... I guess we want to attack with the Town Grader. They're not going to block, right? We can get back to the Town Grader. Okay, let's do it like this. No Bloodghast. We already have a 0 mana sack outlet. I guess we'll take the Town Greeter here. Green could be useful. I'll go with this. Alright, still looking for Bloodghast. I think they just won't block here, so let's sit back on defense. 3 mana open, let's see what it is. It's gonna flash in something. One use of main decking the Sephiroth is it does give you a little bit of a draw engine. You can sack a thing, draw a card, maybe attack, suicide bomb in, draw another card. The hard counter in hand sucks for our combo deck. They have 3 mana open, but not double blue, I don't think. Or I guess they have both of these lands open. Okay, still digging. Spend X. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we'll keep going. So we could sack some Town Greeters this turn, or chump block. We don't know what their win con is yet, but the counterspell is a huge issue. 4 mana illusion. Power is equal to the number of islands you control. Whenever it enters or attacks, put a flood counter on target land. It's an island. First instant or sorcery spell cast each turn costs 1 less to cast for each land you control with a flood counter on it. Okay. Again, we'd love to see them tap out in terms of double blue. Earthbend again. Okay, it's got 2 counters. That's interesting. All right, I mean, we gotta look for the Bloodghast. I think we have to do this. We could always Foggy Swamp Visions and just get back the Town Greeter. I think everyone's going. Do we leave this on top? Waterbend X. So we can go get 2 creatures back just for the turn if we blow it here. So we get a mill 8 if we do that, but then we don't have enough mana to combo off. I think we can leave this on top because we could still combo off this turn if we get it. We have enough mana to play both the Insight and the Bayfong. I think they don't have double blue, right? I think they just have single blue here still. Though they might disrupt the combo with a different blue spell. There is the Bloodghast. Alright, well this is my first time doing it. We'll see how this goes. Trying to want more black, right? And again, I think they're just sitting on single blue. Not sure we necessarily need to mill off the Gorehand anymore. Probably don't need more land, but at some point we just hit enter there. Alright, let's attempt this. Could still have a bounce spell or like a random fight spell, though 4/4 is pretty big. They do have double blue. How do they have double blue off this thing? Oh, costs blue less to cast. Alright, fine. That's okay. Still, we're set up. We got the next Bayfong in hand. And then we have Foggy Swamp Visions. So we'll keep trying. Depends how many counterspells they can draw into. They've been a counterspell. I don't know how I feel about that. If we hit the untap land, we can run out both Foggy Swamp Visions and Bayfong. Put a flood counter on a land. First instant or sorcery you cast each turn costs blue less to cast for each land you control with a flood counter on it. Alright, well, we'll see how many counterspells they have. Block here, take the sack. We'll look for the untapped land if we can get it. That is not an untapped land. Again, we're assuming they can't kill any of our combo pieces here. You could sack the Gorehound if you really want, but okay. We'll try again here, I think, for 4. We have 4 Beifongs and 6 Reanimator spells, so they would need a lot of total counters to get through everything. There's the next one. Also make a copy. Another Bloodcast isn't bad. So now we sack this one. Technically you can attack here, right? I mean, we just want to surveil anyway. Oh, they bounce it? That's weird. Sack in response. Looking for another Reanimator or another Beifong. This lets us get back a Beifong, right? Which is pretty good, so I guess we'll keep that. Play a land, get back both Bloodgas. So we have some jump blocks. Take action. They needed to save into the Flood Maw to bounce the Zealot. Because they need to disrupt the combo mid-combo, basically. Splash Portal? Okay. What's up with that? Enters or attacks? Probably could have just attacked, right? I guess we can double block. He's got 1 card left in hand. He's touching it. If it's not a counterspell, then we can still win this turn. They need counter or interaction here. Or they need to win this turn with like a big, I don't know, +X, Crater Hoof, something. I mean, they have a lot of ramps. You'd think there might be like a big Crater Hoof on top, except they're doing weird Illuge, counterspell stuff, so, you know, who knows. Splash Portal again? Alright, so they need to win this turn, otherwise I think we get them. I think we get to pull off the combo, unless we're missing anything. So Foggy Swamp. We just need 1 Beifong here. We can bring back a Collar too. I mean, we can bring back actually a lot of things. Not that it really matters, but just have redundancy. That's interesting. Okay, well, this is my first time casting this, so let's just do... I'll do X = 3, I don't know. Get back a Beifong, a redundant 0-mana sack outlet, and then, yeah, just another redundant sack outlet. I think we should be fine. Waterbend X? Oh, we just want to waterbend some stuff. Okay, cool, yeah. 3 mana plus 3 taps. Doesn't matter. Okay, so now we sack a Bloodghast. And we Earthbend a land. And then we sack a land. Doesn't matter. ETBs. Under Dr. Ruckus's control. That's funny. I'd never seen that before. I didn't know they changed the text on that. And then we do this. And I hope they scoop, because we don't really want to see the rest of this. Oh, this is annoying. We should have had fewer Gorehounds. We should not have reanimated the other Gorehound. Please scoop. Oh, this is painful. Please scoop. Please! Don't make me do this. I don't want to do this. You're really gonna make me do the whole thing? This is gonna be like the whole video. If you don't want to watch this, you can skip ahead to the next game. Or I can even scoop, honestly. I think if they don't do it after this next one, I'll just scoop, because I don't think anyone needs to see that. But you get the combo. You can do this as many times as you want. Convert the land into a creature land. Then you sack the land. Sacking the land with Earthbending, instead of dying, go to the graveyard, it comes back, so you get the ETB, you ping the opponent for 1. Because a land ETB'd, you get the Bloodghast. So that is it. And then we'll just concede because it's a freaking early access event, and they certainly don't need to sit through this, and the point is just to show off the combo. It's harder than I thought to get Bloodghast down there. I mean, you can win if you main deck Sephiroth and the other thing. You just need a lot of creatures. I think the deck's built okay. We have a lot of mill. We have 12 2-drops that mill, plus the Gorehound. So, like, we're trying to get Bloodghast down there, but it's a 4 of Bloodghast and a 4 of Beifong, and you do need both pieces. This looks good to me. Good enough. Town Greeter's got to carry the day. Glimmer. This gets a land. That's okay, right? We still need the Reanimator piece. Reanimate. Go Insight first. We're actually close to winning if we do it like this. We go Gorehound, Town Greeter, Hardcast Beifong, and then reanimate the Bartolome or something. I guess let's just keep milling it as fast as we can. Two to the face. Spirit Oasis. All right, it's a shrine deck. That's cool. Next line is good. Mill 6. Next turn, I don't think we need this card right now. We Foggy Swamp Vision. We could just randomly just use it to get back a Bailmerk. We really want to build up to Dirge to just put the Hound down there, right? So that means we want another land if we can get it. I don't think we have a way to get an untapped land here. And I don't want to slam the... I think we're just going to burn a Visions here. Let's get back the Bailmerk for a Mill 4. And then we'll get back a Gorehound. And then we'll just get those mill triggers. I don't know if it matters that much, to be honest. We really want an untapped land. That's all we actually care about here. Bloodghast is down there, that's great. It's probably a little easier to get one of these guys back now. It's a good card. I mean, we're going to hardcast Bounty Hunters, right? I think it's fine to keep on top. Sack the guys. Oh, we have Beifong. No, we have Beifong down there. So if they tap out, we just reanimate Beifong and Bartolome. And then we just win? So they need to counter this right here, I think. Because we already have Bloodcast out. Beifong and Bartolome, yeah? It's fine. Sack this. Probably pick the tap land instead, but we'll do it once and then we'll scoop. And they'll scoop. Yeah, fine. Okay, that's a little bit smoother than the first game for sure. Is this going to hold up in best of one standard? A lot of dirtling. You're just assuming the opponent's not going to run you over with mono red, right? What else would make it better? Like, can you build it as just normal Orzhov Sephiroth and just have like a couple of these in there randomly? Just have an alternative win con out of nowhere? This is good. No ping land yet. Elves, okay. This comes in on green. Gulch, alright. Get a tap land down. We just need a 0 mana sack outlet. There it is. Artifact, interesting. I mean, we want this card in the graveyard. So if they have a removal spell, let's have them kill that first. Toth. Non-token artifacts and draw lands. Okay. So now we want to set up. We should have enough black. And now we just hope they don't interact with our combo between now and next turn. Down to 18. Shockland Beifong. And if they tap out, they just lose. Beginning of your end step, Earthbend 2. Non-token artifacts, controller lands. 2 mana open. They need to kill the Zealot here. And then we can still get it back with Balemark, but it takes us off a turn. Nope, they tap out, but now they have 2 more mana. Actually, they have 4 mana. Badgerclaw, this guy can't block. Okay, it blocks. Still have 1 mana open off tapping. We could sack the Bloodghast, but we're not going to need that if this doesn't work out. Man, you know, that's quite the combo in Standard. This feels a little bit like a historic combo. The one I played to qualify for the whatever event. Like, yeah, it's a little bit worse, but it's not that far off. We'll scoop after this next bit, and then move on to the next game. Okay. Yeah. It's effective. I mean, when it works, it works. You will get some people got invested one Standard. Another graveyard relevant deck. So maybe even more strategic betrayal is going to be worth running than before, but it's a little bit hard because, I mean, if they have the Bloodghast on the battlefield, it might be hard to kill with strategic betrayal. And then, yeah, then they can still just pop off. On the play, 2-lander. Great Mill. We'll keep it. I think I'm liking this more and more as I play it. We'll just go black here. Not from a joy perspective, but from like a consistency perspective, like it is feeling okay. Alright, we mostly want creatures, right? Let's start here. We have yet to need Lively Dirge, too. We need Bayfong, we need the sack outlet. I guess Collar is easier to reanimate. Up to 2 creature cards mana value, 4 or less. So we could get back like a Collar plus something else. Maybe. Well, we'll need a Bloodghast out eventually. It's artifacts. Okay. One top, one bottom. Again, we're looking for the 0-mana Sauk outlet, or just another land is honestly very good, right? Just another land also wins the game. So let's just go look for land. I don't even know if we need to attack per se. So we go Bayfong, or we go Lively Dirge. Shock Ramp. 3-drop Bay. Make a critter. Question is, do they have a removal spell for the bounty hunters? Sack the Terminus, get another synth. Okay. I think we just have to slam this. Sorcery speed, return 2 creature cards. Or we can get both of these, which makes it less likely they get rid of all of them. I think this makes more sense. Let's get both free sack outlets. And then hopefully they only kill one here with any amount of luck. And then we have one left over. And then if they only have one removal spell and they kill the Beifong, we're a little bit out of luck. But if they only have one removal spell and they kill one of these guys, still have the other one. So we'll see how this goes. Might as well sack you for fun. I don't think the 3/2 is doing a whole lot. Okay. 2 mana open off the Jewel that could still level up into one more removal spell or like a Fire Crystal. Yeah, I guess just Fire Crystal here and win. Yo. Alright. No new cards, I don't think. That's okay. Could we have done that any better? I don't know. I think it was smart to get both back. I think that played to our one out there. And, what was that second? They Grim Bobble, and then what else do they have? Oh, they didn't need anything else. Hold on. Wait, what just happened? That was our third loss? We'll keep going here. Was that really our third loss? I'm confused. I feel like we won everything except for that one, right? Not sure what happened there. Maybe I hit concede by accident. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it's not bad. The question is, how do you survive versus people that are actually doing stuff in the first 3 turns? Can you make it more consistent somehow? Okay, I mean, this has a lot of pieces. It has no filtering, though, which is awkward. It's just really not an amazing opening hand, if you're being honest. You really want the filtering stuff. I guess we have 4 draws to get there, but I don't know. I don't know if you actually keep this hand. It's more suspect than it looks. Like, Gorehound's great on 1, but we actually have no 2-powered creatures to go with it. Shock land. Grand, let's go. Okay. Do have Menace. I guess we'll get in there. Okay, Menace Gorehound. And then we still have nothing. Hand is totally useless unless we just top deck the Bloodghast. This is cool. I haven't yet seen a blue ally deck. We could trade because it's decent value for them, and we have the next Zealot anyway, just to slow them down a little bit. I think it might be worth it. We've got nothing to do this turn anyway. Gulch, okay. Again, I don't think we're blocking with Gorehound, so we can get in there. Shelter by Go is going to be rough because then put it in the graveyard. So Foggy Swamp doesn't even help. They're coming. Pressure is coming. This is more what Standard's going to feel like, right? You can't just sit there and do nothing. No blocks. Eventually we can block, because we can Foggy Swamp back combo pieces. It's good. It's more efficient just to Beifong here. And then just hope we hit it next turn. These guys have trample too, so chump blocks are not actually helpful. It's close to losing, for sure. This is a good game to see, because it's more standard-like. We kept a weird hand. I don't even know if you keep that hand. It looks okay, except that it has none of the mill you need to actually dig for the 4th piece, even though we had 3 pieces, right? I think we had basically Pingland, Zealot, and Beifong-ish. Maybe not even the Pingland. But without the mill, like, otherwise you're just top-decking for it. They could flash in something? Do you block with Beifong, knowing you can get it back with Foggy Visions? Probably not. We could just win this turn if we get really lucky. You could block with the Gorehound. We want that Surveil, so yeah, no blocks here. I mean, we could get lucky. We'll get a mill 6, and we could just hit it, so... Opponent's got 3 mana open, though. I think they're going to flash in Aang and return, you know, bounce the spell or whatever, but I guess it's not that bad if it's 2 mana. Alright. There is all the Bloodghast, and there is a land, too. We already have our ping land. So they do need to interact now. And that might have a way to do it. I don't know. Maybe they have a way to kill this land. I don't know. Can go actually. In case it doesn't work out, it's going to have down there. Alright, touching the hand. Can they interact here? Airbender to one other target. Creature or spell? So what are we targeting? Okay, so that's one of the combo pieces, but actually we can still go here, I think, because we have the second Zealot. The second Bloodghast, right? Oh, we don't actually have another ping land. My bad. No, we cannot. Okay. Ping land's still in the stack. They're going to bounce us. We can just replay it. Is getting back 2 things that helpful here? I'm not sure. It's a good 2-draw. I guess we're going to play with Beifong next turn, if we can. Oh, these Bloodghast can't even block, can they? Fair enough. Okay, we're short a land to do anything else. Okay, so that's probably game. Bloodghast are only 1 toughness, cannot block, and they have a big amount of trample. So good on the opponent for finding the window to Aang there. Well, it should be game. We'll have a total of 2, 3, 4 toughness blockers. So we're going to take at least 7 off the trample, and then that will be game. Almost got there. Undeservingly almost got there. Yeah, we'll go no blocks. All right, that's good. It's a more realistic game. We'll run back one more as we get to the hour mark. But I think it's a good game to see. And if it's not Aang, there'll be a different removal spell to interrupt the combo. And it takes a lot of combo pieces. I like that Bloodghast sits in the graveyard and the land sits as a land. Those are hard to get. But then the other ones are interactable. We got Mill. We'll keep it. That's a nice top deck. All right, this can be some kind of combo. We do need our land, and we also need the creature. I guess look for the creature first. We can spend mana casting that next turn. We will need one of these. So we could just get it now to be safe. But we still need to go dig for the other part. I guess we could reanimate this. Alright, let's just take this while we got it. Oh yeah, this only gets lands anyway, so... Not super helpful to get the next town greater. It's an Auroboroid on 3. That'll do it. Okay. Another Pain land. No reason to Foggy Swamp here. See if we slam Beifong. I mean, we got to get up to 5 mana to Lively Dirge. Trap blocks get better next turn, right? It's 14 damage here. So we might as well wait one more turn. We can't win this turn. So you might as well take it all. Block more next turn. Okay, it's a 2. This guy's got trampled, that's an issue. And shock landing is no longer possible. So I think that's just game. I mean, what else can we do? I think it's just game. It's a little bit short. If we had more life next turn, we could shock the Shrine and Lively Dirge. Even that might not be enough. They got trample too. Yeah, that wouldn't be enough. We still need both the Bloodghast and the 0-mana sack outlet, so... Yeah, I'll call it there. I think this is a good showing of the deck. I think it's super fair, honest showing. Unedited gameplay as usual. It is cool. I think it will get some people got in the first week of the standard release. Let me know if you build it any differently. Let's see, where's this guy? It's an Earthbend. Move the camera too. I think we built it about right. I mean, you need a blend of things to help you fetch and you know, win cons. So you need the 4 Bloodghast, you need the 4 Beifong, and you need some combination of Zealot and some combination of Pinglands and or other win cons like the you know, Blood Witch or Sephiroth or Vine Lash or something like that. The only thing that's interesting is you know, this card's good. This card almost won us the game once. I think this card's good. Foggy Swamp Vision's a little bit cheaper, which is interesting. It's 3 mana. We never had time to get to 5 mana, and I think that could be very realistic in Standard. I think you might never live long enough to go 5 mana, you know, bin a card and reanimate, but it's very useful, so I don't know if I'd cut this card or not. I'm just thinking you could cut some Lively Dirge and put in just like more fetch pieces, because I think milling on 2 is very important, and it seems unlikely we'll get to turn 5 to get that last mill. So you could potentially cut, you know, some combination of the reanimators and just put more diggers, even if there even are any. I don't know what else you could run into a 1-drop slot, but just some thoughts. All right, we'll call it there. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, like and subscribe, leave a comment. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.